Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I was kind of away for a little while, and I apologize for that. Let us get moving. Morgan told us we are looking for a village to the north called Lothering. So let's make our way there. Apparently we leave a trail of blood on the way. I apologize for skipping, but I think that, dark spot, kind of right behind the trail we took, is supposed to be the spread of the blight. Denerim. Logan, you bastard.
To supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Them's fighting words.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Damn, this guy knows how to hit where it hurts.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
What's that supposed to mean?
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Well, I can give you 2 pieces of cold steel. How about that? You should listen to your friends.
No wagons, and this one looks armed.
We all should look armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Is that so? Oh, bugger off. Well, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Is that so? Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden, though?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Wait, what?
Greatest of Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Actually, let's add bandit slaying to that list.
And just when we had things settled.
Sorry, but you guys aren't getting off. Taking advantage of people's desperation. Alright, you know what? I forgot to even set up your tactics. You should always have this going. And what else you got going on? Drain life. So make this guy afraid. It's the most dangerous one, I think. Well, Alistair's getting a little fucked up. And now he's dead. Shit. That happened much faster than I expected. Right, well, I got one. Unfortunately, I need to heal myself. Morgan, I would say you gotta stop this guy somehow. For Christ's sake. Well, this is not going too well. I should have been a little more cautious as far as Alistair was concerned. I do not have much. Do not have much stamina, unfortunately. Dying again, and I can't use a poultice. Oh, that was very timely. You need to heal again. Fuck! God damn it, this isn't gonna work.
Let's get started.
Use it. Oh shit. Well, that didn't work. Oh dear. Alright, let's do this somewhat more tactfully. You, I still want doing this shit. So go ahead and do it. I say we take down all the weaker guys first. I think that's the right way to do it. You really ought to stop this guy, though. Or something. I don't know why. I don't know how any of this works. There we go, that helps. Fucking Alistair went down already! God damn it, I fucking take my eyes off for 2 seconds. It's unfucking believable. Like, this shouldn't be happening. This is kind of ridiculous. You ought to bash the big guy. That's the one we need bashed. And it did fucking work, and now I'm stunned, and I'm already fucking dying. Oh, boy. Alistair's already fucking dying.
Victory shall be mine.
God damn it, Alistair! Stop fucking dying! This is unfucking believable.
I shall do. You're getting close. Clean up.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Apparently I was doing it wrong. We just had to take him down first.
Bye, before the darkspawn get us all.
Picked the wrong target,
Yes,
though.
yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Actually, maybe you should just, die.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Well, you don't have much of a fight left in you. There you go. And thankfully you got Alistair back, but he's not doing anything yet. So go ahead and... Oh my god, I just got ganked. Unbelievable. I don't know what I'm doing. Fucking hell. Apparently we've still got 2 archers to deal with, which I did not know about. Use a lyrium potion.
Cross me and you shall pay! Begin the onslaught.
Not what I meant to do. God damn it. I don't really know what any of this does, but that stops him at least. Actually, you know what? She does seem to do a lot more damage in this form. She's actually pretty good. I did not think she would be. Because I don't think I actually got around to making my point last time, but...
Let's get started.
Oh yeah, that was, that did not really go totally according to plan. Dead Templar, how did they get him? Anyway, because what I remember was a problem in which when when mages shapeshifted, ideally the damage they did should have depended on their intelligence, since obviously that would be a lot higher. But the damage you did in any of the animal or monster forms was actually based on your strength, the mage's strength, which generally you would not have a whole lot of, because mages don't use strength for any actual combat role. But in truth, she did a lot more damage there than she did on her own.
Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
And what did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Well, I suppose we should try and use these treaties.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
No, not yet. Why?
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Yeesh. Well, what do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I mean, fair enough, but your plan really has some serious drawbacks that Alistair was, at least intelligent enough to, recognize, which you don't seem to have done. So, anyway, let's just find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Oh, we don't really need any directions. It's easy to find all these on the map.
Then you have a plan.
Oh, let's just get going.
Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Agreed. Oh, damn, frames dropping here. So here is the refugee camp, which is altogether smaller than I would have expected. And there's a chicken. Oh, fruit. Now, part of the...
Let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about you. On it. Your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
So there's a kind of banter you get going on with your party members, which is... It's fun to listen to. It does get old after a while, in my opinion, but there's a lot of detail to it, which I appreciate, so good on BioWare for that. From what I understand, that wasn't... The, like, banter between your party members isn't quite as extensive in, Inquisition. Another thing about Inquisition that I was gonna mention, if, is there any way to get to the world map? Yeah. The hinterlands here, I don't think you ever really visit it in this game, or at least not to any significant degree, but the hinterlands is basically where you start in Inquisition, from what I understand, and a lot of people were complaining how long it seems to take to finish that area, and to me that just shows how difficult I think it is for BioWare to do a true open-world RPG, because pretty much every one of their RPGs to this point had been fairly on rails. The most open one that I can recall playing would probably be Neverwinter Nights. I don't know if Knights of the Old Republic could be considered that. I don't think it was, because, again, you went through... It played, from what I remember, it played a lot like Mass Effect in how the levels and everything were laid out. But apart from that, I really don't remember. So, for them to have gone for such a huge Skyrim-style open world, I think kind of backfired a little bit, because it had so much content open to you all at once that clearly a lot of it you were not meant to deal with straight away. So I'm going to need one of those, and so is Alistair. So we'll try to approach it a bit more tactfully next time. I'll keep On one hand, I do want to turn the ambient subtitles on for reasons like that. That was probably almost impossible for you guys to hear. But I do hate seeing it pop up over random NPCs as I'm running around.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
Had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you going to keep me from going in?
Just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
I suppose that's to be expected. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Logain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Well, I guess I'll go have a word with them then. Who are you people? You've been robbed?
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, and the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I might have snatched them.
Thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Indeed. My pleasure. I don't remember those guys. I think every single time I played this game in the past, I might have just walked past them. Ooh. Whoa! Yummy. Looks like a fine vintage. Now, what are you people doing here?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Boy, were you wrong.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll for those bandits. And they didn't.
Now, why would bandits charge us toll instead of just, you know, snagging everything you had? That's what I wonder.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being a little unscrupulous, do you?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Well, screw you, Morgan. I mean, it was along the way. It's not like I'm going out of my way to solve everybody's problems, but, you know, if it's a problem right in front of me and I can solve it with a few quick, sharp words, then why not?
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
Depends on what you have. No, I'm just here to make a headache.
Mission accomplished. I hope you're happy. Are you here to make my head ache?
No, let's actually buy something.
It isn't much, but...
Well, you've got some interesting stuff here. How is any of this useful to any kind of refugees? There's a gift of wine. Yeah, well, do I have anything for you, then? I'll hang on to this. Actually, which one's better? 1210, 1210, 165, 345. Chase and Flat Blade is pretty much better. Oh yeah, I have to see if Morgan can make use of those. Studded leather I don't care about. I'm already wearing everything I care about. That's cured. Eh. Well, well. That could be useful for Alistair. Well, I don't think you have much for me, do you? Well, this is better than my iron dagger, so why not? Huh. So it's the same model, they just skinned it to be a bit brighter. But it does also have a slot for upgrading. So we'll consider that, but I don't think this is what I want to waste a rune on. How are you injured again? I thought the injury kit would take care of that, but I guess because they're lesser. Single injury, yeah. Alright. Can you use this shield? You can. Good. Now, I would give this one of these cowls to Morgan, but they look so fucking stupid. So, forget it. Now, how does your staff compare to these? It's better than this one. Better than this one. Alright. Fair enough.
Are you here to make my head ache?
Give me my... just fucking... let's make deals, alright? Stop whining. Don't need that shit. I already have an ash longbow, don't I? No, ash shortbow. Again, I'm not really going to be doing much with bows, but might as well keep it. Now, Alistair, did you not use that? You did not. I gotta figure out a recipe to make injury kits.
Chantry board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Hey, every little bit helps. Bandits everywhere. I didn't think that meme was really that old. Alright, so there are bandits somewhere, and we're gonna kill them. What's going on here?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world!
Evil!
Locusts! Please, you're scaring the children!
Somebody think about the children!
Their throats now, then let them suffer at Darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Jesus, bugger off! Keep your voice down.
Watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Jeez, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
Don't be a fool, that can be defeated.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
Standing around shouting won't save you either.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left!
Could you cluck like a chicken when you do that?
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
There you go. There's a sensible man. Now, why couldn't you just do that? Oh, what the fuck?
They will take your children.
Well, he ran off, but he left his voice behind. Now, who are you?
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
This should be easy.
Everyone's got a headache today. Jesus. Alright, well, here's a chantry, a rather extravagant place for such a small village. Who are you? Sir Marin.
If you seek refuge in the chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Did you know that there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Well, let's head inside, talk to this Sir Brian, and whoever else is of interest here.